Alright guys, Vash here, and today we're here to cover a game that went free to play just recently on the Epic Games launcher. We are of course talking about Primordials Battle of the Gods. Our goal today is to break down everything about this game so you guys know exactly what you're going to be getting yourselves into playing this game and answer the question, is it good? The premise is pretty simple. You get out, you start in a 1v1 situation. I think that's one of the biggest draws to this game is that it's a free-to-play 1v1 MOBA on Epic Games. I mean, that in itself is a pretty big draw. Now, this game is a buggy disaster of a game, which is not to say that automatically disqualifies it, but know that this game is clearly unfinished. I have encountered a lot of bugs while trying to make this video for you guys, ranging from disconnects to one hilarious bug that seems to happen over and over again in regarding the heroes not working, malfunctioning in all kinds of different ways. And there is a kind of a pay-to-win element to this game, although you can play this game and get everything in the game, so it's not really truly pay-to-win, but it's definitely not a balanced game, and some of the strongest stuff in the game is the characters that you don't actually start out with. We're going to start out with the Golden Fury. This is a gold generation. We're going to go with the Ibrion, which is also gold generation. Amandra, oh man, she's such a babe. She's actually my favorite character in this game. She's really designed around the concept of stalling and healing and surviving. She's, in my opinion, the most powerful character in the entire game. She can influence the course of a battle in more ways than any of the other characters. Lekor is an extremely buggy character. He's got the most powerful melee in the entire game. The most, he's armored to the teeth, got tons of health, tons of melee damage. They're working properly, and if they're not bugging out, I would say the two most powerful heroes in the game. The other one being one that you have to unlock. Amaros, he's the Chainbreaker. He's actually pretty good too. Long range, pretty decent damage, good crowd control, good AoE. Not too bad. And as you can see right away, we already have a bug. Looks like Mandra somehow got on both teams. Oh, nice nipple rings, bro. Anyway, all right, so we're going to go and get rid of some of these things. We're going to change our loadout. We're going to run with 1 tank and 5 long-range, super high-damage characters. And we're going to go to our treasury and upgrade our gold generation and our influence generation. Just to give us a late game sustain advantage. We will, more gold, more unit upgrades, more everything. We're going to upgrade Mandra as our #1 hero because she is the ultimate forget character. So we're going to start the game by being extremely aggressive, and we're going to use our AoE. You can use your hero powers, and most hero powers can target anywhere on the map. So we are using all of our hero powers to push the mid lane. Our big double shielded tank in the mid lane is the most beefy hero in the game. We're going to use him to try to rush this guy down and push his towers, taking an early advantage. We're placing as much of our level ups as fast as we can into our healer. Sadly, she already got killed. She's up in the top lane, but we're just going to ignore her for now. She'll respawn in just a second. We're just going to keep on leveling up our heroes. Now we have the opportunity to actually heal using Mandra. She gives you a huge shield buff, giving you all of the units inside of it a huge health boost for a temporary, and also healing all the units inside. So we actually use that to heal our tank all the way up to full, and we're using our tank's ability to jump into battle and AoE and slam all the enemies, just slaughtering. It's an amazing AoE ability, but as you can see already, the bug has activated. Oh, this is horrible. I'm so sorry, guys. But you know what? I'm not going to let that stop us. We are going to win this game despite the fact that Lekar, our stupid tank, is no longer attacking. He's the highest damage character in the game, and he's going to do absolutely nothing, probably for the rest of the battle. So that's a disaster. But we're going to keep him on the front line using his jumping ability here. See, we're just going to keep jumping him into the battle and landing on all of their units, squashing all of their guys. Level up, level up like crazy. Okay, so now we have to basically push their towers down. Our whole goal here is to rush as hard as we can. As you can see, I'm totally ignoring the fact that my other two heroes are dying. I'm just letting them push their lanes, ignoring them, and I'm focusing all of their abilities, all of their spells on the mid lane. Yeah, sorry, buddy, your little wave is not going to stop my army. I'm going to keep all of my units shielded and pushing as hard as I can. This here is a buff, a faction buff that boosts all of my units by 30% stats for 15 seconds. As you can see, I just absolutely crushed using that buff to slam their towers down. We're going to take out both their towers. I need to save the bottom here, though. I'm about to lose my towers in the bottom, so we're going to use our AoE. We brought our tank down here really fast. We're going to use our shield break or our chain ability to tie all of them down. We need to clear these out before I lose everything. All right, there we go. There's the heal, there's the shield all my guys. We have to stall out and kill these guys before our towers go down. We don't want to lose these towers if we can help it. We have a great advantage. We've already taken out both of their mid towers. We've transitioned our middle hero down to the bottom. As you can see on the minimap, we have a ton of units pushing down the middle. We have to take this advantage while their heroes are distracted, and we're going to clean out all of their units on the bottom, try to kill their heroes, and push down. All right, so they got my tank and they got my shield, my breaker, but we moved our healer down to the bottom lane, and we're going to try to do a really hard push here and use all three of my heroes. Now, a big thing about this game is the hero abilities. All of the abilities that you use, the faction abilities and your hero abilities, the things that you have control over, we're just going to upgrade our abilities, right? Yeah. We just upgraded our gold generation again. We upgraded our military units again. We need to upgrade our archers since we're using really heavy archers. But the key to this game is to use your AoE abilities to affect the most amount of your units, so clumping your units heavily to get defensive boosts, and attacking the biggest group of enemies to get the biggest offensive pushes. The more you can clump your units together without getting punished, the more you assure victory. The more you can punish them for clumping their units, the more you solidify their loss. Here's a great opportunity to take a huge chunk of their enemies. We just dropped our tank right on their heads. He's just going to sit there and not attack crap because he's bugged out for the entire game, but he's going to take a lot of damage for us. And as you can see, we just healed him up full using our heal abilities. Awesome. Freaking awesome. And then every time he dies, he has the re-engage, right? I can drop him back in with his AoE ability, which can pull him to anywhere on the map, which is great for getting him back in the battle. We'll use that right now. Get him back in there. Now we're going to go and use our chain ability and our heal. We're going to try to catch as many guys as we can in the middle of this. Ready? We're going to combo this up. There we go. Oh, dang it. Oh, I timed it just a little bit off, and our big tank actually died. I didn't get the heal off in time, but we got the heal off on our army, but we're going to get pushed back here a little bit because of that miss. If I had hit that, we would have wiped out their entire team. My tank would have been back up to full health. It would have been a hard push, but that's okay. We're going to pull this back right now. We're bringing all of our units around. I'm going to time this just perfectly this time. We just got a whole reinforcement. All right, so we have a lot of archers here, but they got a lot of archers there. So we need to go and use our ability to punish them and then take advantage. There we go. There's our chain. We locked them up. Oh, he's going to try to push us with his tidal wave. That's fine. Here goes our big heal. There we go. As you can see, we shielded up. We're kind of stalemating. He's actually beating me up right now. I need to get a really good push, but I'm having trouble organizing my guys together. We're going to bring our tank in next. There we go. Ooh, that was a good AoE hit. Smashed a ton of his units. Unfortunately, my healer went down, but this might actually work to my advantage. The healer will revive in 11 seconds. And if we can keep our guys alive, our tank is down to half health right now. He's going to have his AoE ability coming up in 8 seconds. Our heal is ready so we can heal him. Drop a massive heal. Look at how many units we got shielded with that. Oh, that's a big one. Now we can go in for the AoE attack. Decimated his entire force. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. We have a whole shielded army on the bottom ready to go. Our abilities are coming up right now. We have our gold ability and we have our big push. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, hit the gold, get ready, cast the buff. We have a 30% bonus. We're gonna cut the reinforcements off with the chains. And now all we need to do is drop a massive protection buff. Heal all of our guys. Can we save the tank? He's at 0 health. Oh, and we get with the save. Did it work? Oh, we missed him. Oh no. Oh no. All right, well, that's okay. We got all of our units except for the tank with that heal, and that was enough to drop. Oh, look at that. We dropped it. We dropped his last tower. He is in trouble now. We're bringing all of our heroes along the bottom lane. There we go. We got a chain attack. Oh, perfect shot. Got his hero. Got his entire team of enemies. Dropped our tank into the middle. Oh man, this is excellent. We got this guy on the ropes. He's pushing hard. He managed to get our towers down in the middle and the top. I just completely ignored that. I don't care. We get a press the advantage. We still have 2 towers up. He's lost. He took 4 of our towers. We took 6 of his towers, and we have our bottom lane completely locked down with 3 heroes, and our middle and top lanes are no longer being pressured by their guys because they are getting hard pushed on the bottom. He's trying desperately to regain control of the battle, but my long game is now starting to come into play. As you can see, my influence is overwhelming his with 3/4 of the map, 71%. 73% to his 26%. We have pushed all the way up. We are taking heavy control. We're starting to take a massive gold advantage because of the faction that we took, which is gold generation. So we are now getting a huge technological advantage. Our units are much higher level than his. Our influence is much higher than his. Even if he managed to stalemate me, we are actually building up influence on him at a higher rate than he is, which is overwhelming him. And we're going to get an influence win if we don't take down his tower. But it looks like we are actually going to get his primordial. He's on the ropes. We just got a massive 30% attack bonus, and he is absolutely screwed. Get wrecked, scrub. We didn't even use our primordial bonuses. Look at that at the end, 87 to 12. Oh man, just completely ruined. He got absolutely smashed. So there's a lot of tactics in this game, and if you play this game, you're gonna find yourself getting absolutely smashed by some games where people have unlocked all of the best primordial buffs and all of the most powerful heroes, of which there's not a lot, but some of them are clearly more powerful than others. But a lot of the game really comes down to really making the most of early game rushes and massive AoE spells to gain and maintain momentum on the map. You can actually, there's a lot more tactics than I've showcased here today. You can upgrade your towers if you want to play really defensive. You can try to play the long game, try to really hold down your towers, try to take an economic lead. You can actually win without pushing down any towers at all, just by focusing on influence. Using the right faction to gain more influence than your opponent, and just basically draining him until the match is over. So there's a huge amount of tactics and strategy in this game. If you like MOBAs and you like the idea of a 1v1 where you're not, you're tired of swearing at your teammates for being incompetent and you want the entire win to rest entirely on your shoulders, this might be the game for you. Granted, the graphics are absolutely just garbage. Oh, the graphics are so bad. The sound effects and voiceovers are just tragic. Just the worst. Strategically, I actually have quite a lot of fun. I was surprised. This is a free-to-play game, which for me is just the right price. I love the fact that, you know, we have a MOBA on the Epic Games launcher that is free to play. And it is actually, you know, really strategic and fun and trending right now. You know, it just got released. It's brand new. People are playing it. There's lots of opponents. Matches don't usually take longer than a minute and a half to matchmake, even late at night. I've seen it go as fast as 15 seconds. So there is a lot going on for this game. I would say Primordials Battle of the Gods. Is it good? Oh no. Not great, but not terrible. I think it is fun. I think that there's a lot of people that are going to play this because it is free to play, and I think if you want to give it a try, now is definitely the best time while the community is thriving and active. And the game, you know, who knows? The game might grow from here, and if some of these bugs get worked out, like, you know, your heroes losing the ability to fight for the entire rest of the game, and sometimes freezing entirely so they're unable to move. Sometimes, you know, getting multi-picks where you get multiple of the same heroes showing up when they shouldn't be able to do that. If you can look past many bugs, then I think you can absolutely have a lot of fun with this game. I had a blast playing this game for hours and hours, right up until 3 in the morning. Super fun. So thank you so much for sharing this game with me. Thank you so much for watching the video. Like and subscribe. You'll see lots more reviews and trending games and stuff covered on this channel, and go check out all my other stuff if you want to see some hilarious videos on some of the trending games. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support, and we will see you in the next one. Oh yeah.